The topic I am going to discuss today is foreign manufacturing. When management does decide to become involved in foreign manufacturing, it generally has five distinct alternatives available, though not all of them may be feasible in a particular country. They are: number one, wholly owned subsidiary; number two, joint venture; number three, licensing agreement; and number four, franchising; and finally, number five, contract manufacturing. So we discuss first the wholly owned subsidiary. The company that wishes to own a foreign subsidiary outright may start from the ground up by building a new plant or acquire a going concern or purchase its distributor, thus obtaining a distribution network familiar with its products. In this case, of course, production facilities will have to be built. Companies certainly prefer wholly owned subsidiary, but they do not have a marked preference for any of the three means of obtaining them. Hence, this is not the case for foreign investors who prefer to acquire going concerns for the instant access to the market they provide. Moreover, they also have one less competitor after the purchase. Sometimes it is not possible to have a wholly owned foreign subsidiary. The host government may not permit it. The firm may lack either capital or expertise to undertake the investment alone, or there may be tax and other advantages that favor a joint venture. Now, what is joint venture? A joint venture may be a corporate entity between an international company and local owners, or a corporate entity between two or more international companies, or a cooperative undertaking between two or more firms of a limited duration project. Large construction jobs are frequently handled by this last form. When the government of a host country requires companies to have some local participation, foreign firms must engage in a joint venture with local owners to do business in that country. In some situations, however, a foreign firm will seek local partners even when there is no local requirement to do so. Now we discuss licensing. This is the next topic. Frequently, worldwide companies are called on to furnish technical assistance to firms that have sufficient capital and management strength. By means of a licensing agreement, one firm, that is the licensor, will grant to another firm, the that is called the licensee, the right to use any kind of expertise such as manufacturing processes, that is patented or unpatented, then marketing procedures and trademarks for one or more of the licensor's products. The licensee generally pays a fixed sum when signing the licensing agreement and then pays a royalty from 2 to 2% of sales over the life of the contract. This life of the contract is spread between 5 to 7 years, with option for renewal. The exact amount of the royalty will depend on the amount of assistance given and the relative bargaining power of the two parties. In the past, licensing was not a primary source of income for globals and multinationals. This has changed. However, especially in this country, that is the US, because number one, the courts are upholding patent infringement claims more than they used to. Number two, patent holders are more vigilant in suing violators. And number three, the Reagan and Bush administrations pressed foreign governments to enforce their patent laws. Now, the next topic of after licensing is franchising. In recent years, firms have gone overseas with a new kind of licensing that is called franchising. Franchising permits the franchisee to sell products or services under a highly publicized brand and a well proven set of procedures with a carefully developed and controlled marketing strategy. Next is contract manufacturing. International firms employ contract manufacturing in two ways. One way is as a means of entering a foreign market without investing in plant facilities. The firm contracts with the local manufacturer to invest in plant facilities. The firm contracts with the local manufacturer to produce products for it according to its specifications. The firm's sale organization markets the products under its own brand. The second way is to subcontract assembly work or the production of parts to independent companies overseas. Although the international firms has no equity in the subcontractor, this practice does have some resemblances to foreign direct investment. When the international firm is the largest or only customer of the subcontractors, it has in effect created in another country a new company that generates employments and foreign exchange for the host nation. Frequently, the international firm will lend capital to the foreign contractor in the same way that a global multinational firm will lend funds to its subsidiary. Because of these similarities, this practice has gained the name of foreign direct investment without investment. Strategic alliances. This is the next topic. Strategic alliances. Faced with number one, expanding global competition, number two, the growing cost of research, product development, and marketing, and number three, the need to move faster in carrying out their global strategies, many firms are forming strategic alliances with the competitors. They are called competitive alliances. So they also make strategic alliances with suppliers and customers. Their aim is to achieve faster market entry and startup, and also to gain access to new products, technologies, and markets, and to share costs, resources, and risks. Alliances include various types of partnerships. Companies wanting to share technology will cross license their technology. Each will license its technology to other. If their aim is to pool research and design resources, they will form an R&D partnership. Log on to my website www.asifjmeer.com. also ask you to visit my blog at asifjmeer.wordpress.com. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.